Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to Persona 5. Today we're going to be continuing the tutorial because, as the title suggests, the tutorial never ends. Alright, since we're actually getting to the boss fight, I should put everyone's proper outfits back on. So, gaps in the floor are walls. Enemies can't even see around them, which makes perfect sense, right? Anyways. Seriously, they can't see over a hole in the floor? I'm not the only one who finds that weird, right? The shadows cannot see over a hole in the floor. And you're Eligor, which means you're weak to Zio. Meh. Let's just do that. Turns out, everything is weak to being 60 levels below you. Can shadows be nearsighted? Is that a thing they can do? Is that a thing? Lustful left eye? God. That said, I really enjoy the effect of the staircase building itself as you go. That is just really cool visually. And God knows this dungeon needs anything to be less... God, please distract me from the butts. And now we're just gonna blow him to hell. My follower overlay is not working right. Let me just stream that. Akira levels up. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to give me a minute while I try to figure out why my follower overlay is fucked up. Nope, bad Akira. Smash it. Just smash everything in here. Ooh, which we don't have yet. Good enough. Actually, I think I do have it, but on one of my broken personas. 444, that feels appropriate. Alright, let's go ahead and just... Joker, why are you like this, Joker? Alright, fuck you. Oh right, I can steal shit. Is that someone's confidant ability, or am I just... Or is it the weapon? I don't even remember what my own shit does. I'm just a badass, I guess. No, seriously, just watching the staircase float up is really cool. Okay, back up here we go. While I try to figure the... Alright. That's odd because I have more than that, I thought. Yeah. Alright, I don't know what's going on. But I do know there's treasure. And treasure is... Oh, it's a soul drop, it's SP, because I'm using so much SP when I fight. Kill them all. Oh hey, look, it's another treasure chest. Revival bead. Because I'm definitely gonna be dying, right? That's absolutely gonna happen. Well... I'll figure it out later. Nude candle stand. That is absolutely what I wanted to have from this place. Nothing weird or creepy about a nude candle stand at all, right? Alright. It's very convenient that it gives you a chance to look at this guy and see that he's a lower level than me. It must be strong. No one tell Mona that it's lower level than I am. So, I mentioned last time that there is that Mara is too high level, so they introduced a mini Mara for this dungeon that appears nowhere else in the game. Actually, I think it appears elsewhere in the game, but you can never get it. As far as I know, it is the only shadow that you cannot get as a persona. That's not like a boss shadow. Oh yeah, and this is, you know, a bit horrifying and creepy. You know what? Shouldn't I give Mona a better slingshot? Okay, you know what? Kill? I'm pretty sure it's targeted. It's programmed to focus on Anne, which is creepy in its own right. Yeah, it is. That is a good way to put it. It is so ugh. Me too, Anne. Me too. Let's see. Skill. Anne's pathfinding AI. Anne, can you... There we go. The team's pathfinding AI can be a little sketchy at times. Sketchy at best. Anyway, right now we're just going to get through the... We're just gonna get through the fight because I'll have a lot to say when we actually get to the shit, but... once we actually get to the shit... Actually, I might just start screaming and never stop. That is, That said, I still think Succubus is cute. Just that design is not sexy, it's cute. Of course, I'm biased. But... Oh, whoops. Safe room, safe room. Alright. I'll keep my live commentary will start in a minute. For now, let's just climb the butt. Which sounds like something that should get me arrested. And we'll just sneak around, steal some shit, steal some more shit, or smash some more shit, whatever. And now... Man, it would be nice if someone would look up and see that big, obvious, shiny thing. I love Morgana's little ear twitching.
本人に予告してやるのさ。お前の心を盗むぞってな。
予告状かよ。まさに怪盗じゃん。
I love how into it Yuji
そうすれ
is.
ばお宝は絶対に出る。
He's a good boy.
またそれかよ。けどやってみる価値はあんな。
これで潜入ルートを確保できたぞ。あとは現実で予告状をぶちかましていよいよか。
It took so long. It took one whole day because
現実で予告
New
状を
Game
出したら
Plus.
引き返せないぜ。まあその気になったら言ってくれ。さてと
Let's leave.
おう。
Return to the real world. Button mash to get through all this shit. There we go.
Yes!
The infiltration logs get longer and longer. So by the last one, when you're on a New Game Plus, it's just like mash for like a full minute. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but you still mash for a while. Alright. Go to sleep. Honestly, for this kind of a stream, it's like the dungeons are actually just interruptions from the shit I actually am going to talk about, which is the, which is the character and the writing. Books are great. Stat grind to get a girlfriend, because that's how it works, right? Oof. Fortunately, I can cheat. They let you check the network and see how everyone else answers. So it's like, you know, do you want to use a lifeline except on a school test? Ugh, God. Yeah, the teacher's writing is bad. It's bad. It's... I don't know how to begin to... I don't know how to begin to discuss how gross this shit is. That it's just like, oh yeah, I can totally relate to how the suicidal girl felt. Because optical illusions. Ugh.
よーし
Calling card. Anyway.
さあ本番だ覚悟できてるか
んだよそれ。
いいか
鴨下の野郎。覚悟しとけよ。
It's, well, we'll get to that in a
い
bit.
よいよ明日だな。
Actually, well, no, I'll talk about it in Anne's social link.
明日の朝予告してその日のうちにやるんだよね予告の効果は長くは続かないからな不安か待ちくたびれた上等だぜ絶対成功させるし予告状は誰が用意する
俺に任して。
なんで
なんでって。なんでだよ。
ここ大事なとこでしょあんたで大丈夫同感だ
派手にかましてやりてんだよ。書かせてくれよ。なあ。おや野郎にぶつけたい短歌なら常に100個は頭にあるからな。
誰が書いたか分かるようなのやめてよ
分かってるって。
よーしいよいよ明日だお前ら準備を怠んなよ
Shit's broken, I guess.
おい。
Fuck it, I'll figure it out later. I already said that, didn't I?
Soだ。
You can't trust any adults ever. I always love Sojiro just shutting that guy down. Now then,
なるほど
let's make some shit.
よーしどうだ
Continue. Make some
よ
more.
ーしどうだ
I mean, my proficiency is maxed, so it doesn't
よーし
really matter. But
どうだ
there. Not that I'll need it, but... God, look at how Morgana is lounging. This shitty fucking cat.
よーしどうだ
I love this stupid cat.
よーしどうだ
My proficiency increased. Oh, wait.
よし。
さてと
Yeah, Persona 5 did a lot of things that were incredibly gross. Shiho's treatment is a lot of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Alright, here we go. Work is for losers. That's why I'm trying to make a job out of playing video games. Hey.
朝来たら貼ってあったってよ。
色欲のクソ野郎、鴨志田卓殿。抵抗できない生徒に歪んだ欲望をぶつける。お前のクソさ加減だから俺たちはお前の歪んだ欲望を取ってお前に罪を告白させること。明日やってやるから覚悟してなさい。心の怪盗団の幽霊。
なかなかのもんだろ。ネットでそれっぽいやついっぱい調べたからな。
微妙。言いたいことはわかるけど、バカな子が背伸びしてる
Poor
か。
Ryuji.
あのマークも今
そんなことねえし。
鴨志田先生、なんかやったの？噂、本当だったってこと？
つかこれ、鴨志田先生からなんか盗むって。
この変なマークってなんだ？心の怪盗団って何者？
盛り上がってんだし、よく。誰が？
見ろよ、歪んだ欲望に心当たりある。
I also like Ryuji's aesthetic. It's like it's
そうと聞いてるな。
it's good. He's a good boy who's trying his best.
お前らか。くだらんな。まあいい。どうせ貴様らは。
Oh my god, I just realized we're doing it on Fort. You can't see because my face is in the way. But it is April 20th in game right now. Happy 420, everyone. 420, steal it.
今の鴨志田の反応、パレスに絶対お宝出現ってこと。今日ならいけんだよね。今日ならじゃねえ、今日しかだ。予告状を目にするインパクトは長続きしないし、二度はお宝を盗めるチャンスはたった一度きりだ。
一日ありゃ十分だぜ。
So I'm pretty sure we're all cutting class to do this. Or no, or are we waiting until after school like good kids? It would be funnier if we were cutting class and just like these three kids skip out on 420 to... Alright. Anyway, dank weed jokes aside, because, you know, I'm clearly the classiest Alpier alive. Only the dankest of jokes here. Yeah. I don't think there's a trap in there, but oh. Oh, alright, fine. Fuck you too. If you jump on the butt again. I love this song too. Just everyone take a moment to rock out. I feel like the treasure is like they tried hardest on the design for Kamoshida's over anything else.
どうよ、言った通りだ。こ なんかムカつく。
Same, Anne.
なんでこんな綺麗なの？鴨志田の欲望なんでしょ。お宝。
つうか猫が不自然にテンション。
どうしたの？なんか。
But he's not a cat.
いい加減にしろクソ猫。
あ、いやなんだ。レディの前でみっともない姿を。完全にキャラ変わってたし。自分でも止められなかったんだ。人間の欲望にこんなにも惹かれるなんて。それって我が輩が人間ってことだよな。
知らねえよ。
とにかくお前ら
命令ばっかしやがってけど思ったより簡単だったな。
これ持って帰っちゃえばパレスが消えるんだよね。それで鴨志田のやつも変わるはずだぜ。
よし今のうちだな。
こんなにうまくいくとはな。結果的にペルソナ使いが3人。我が輩の目に狂いはなかったぜ。お前と取引。
Akira, this isn't the time to rank up.
Yoshi.
Anyway, I'm keeping quiet so you guys can hear the voice acting, because the voice acting is pretty good. Even if you don't really know Japanese, it's...
これだけは誰にも渡さん。これは俺様が上司である証明。この世界のコアだからな。
あいつ私のことをあんな風に見てるってことよね。
よう変態。待ち伏せかよ。
The commentary about Anne would be a lot better if they, if it didn't involve the butt shot of Anne we get right here. I mean, that's fair, Matt, actually. I still don't have Yuji's Persona Pass.
こっちのセリフだセクハラ野郎。
勝手な勘違いだな。
勘違い？どこがよ。人に言えないようなことしてたくせに。
That is just a really awkwardly translated line. Just...
隠してくれたのは周りの連中だ。俺様の自責にあやかりたい大人や勝ち組願望の強い生徒たち、そいつらが進んで俺様を守ったんだよ。
得だ。
わからないバカが多すぎるんだよ。貴様、青臭いガキどもも飛び降りやがったあの小娘もな。
そうね。あんたにいいようにされて死んじゃおうとか。ほんとバカ。それに気づいてあげられなかった私はもっとバカ。けどどんなバカでもね、生きてくことにあんたの許しなんかいらないのよ。
偉そうにするな。取り柄もない凡人が俺だけの才能を俺様は他の人間どもとは違うんだよ。
そうね。お前は人間なんかじゃない。ゲスな欲望に取りつかれた最低の悪魔よ。
Yeah, it's meant to be more of a self-burn, I think. But it would be more effective if Shiho... If Shiho had ever existed again after this scene. And here we get the
こいつ。
For the record, apparently Shadow Kamoshida's beta design, original concept art, was even creepier.
見ろ、お宝あそこだ。隙をついて取ってやろうぜ。奴を攻撃してチャンスを伺うぞ。
I'm not gonna talk about what they did to make him even creepier, because frankly, it's disgusting even for me to say, but I'll at least stick to regular attacks, so we can see his mechanics some. Oh, if you haven't noticed, by the way, Cognitive Anne is in the wine glass.
服だと？あの中のやつ食ったからか。
And yeah, this is the game kind of holding your hand about... It's holding your hand about what to do.
やめろって言われると逆にやりたくなるんだよね。
Yeah, I remember there's Yeah, that's... Yeah. I have nothing to say about that. Honestly, Kamoshida's design in both human and shadow forms reminds me a lot of Catherine. I know they're the same artist, same company. But, attack. Oh, good. I was worried I would just one-shot him just now. And this is just the, very obvious, let's see. Oh, did I fuck up? I don't know. This is just to teach you how special orders work. There we go. It just teaches you how the special orders work. You have to make sure the enemy doesn't notice, which means Anne is an auto-fail. And everyone else has to keep attacking to distract him.
攻撃してカモシダの注意を引く。
Yeah, remember how I said he didn't always, or that his concept design was even creepier? Let's just say there was a lot of mysterious white liquid involved and leave it at that. Oh, Morgana. There we go. Of course, the trap here is if you block, then he notices Morgana and you're fucked. Hey, wait, that does almighty damage? Fuck you. I apologize, Matt. I realize that is more information than you wanted, but it's more information than I wanted, and that sure is Anne's tits right there in the corner. Okay, that's great. That's neat. And this is just fun. Wait, is he? No, damn it. Okay. Analysis. Oh, it doesn't show with his stat mods. Oh well. Oh, and then I just one-shot him after. I wanted Anne to get the kill shot. That was unfortunate. Oh well. New skill. And now Anne gets to be
思いにとどめさしちまうか。まあ任すぜ。
やめてくれ、頼む、やめてくれ。
みんなあんたにそう言ったんじゃないの。けどあんたは平気で奪ってたんだ。
わかった、俺の負けだ。とどめを刺せよ。そうすれば現実の俺にもとどめを刺せる。勝ったお前らにはその資格がある。
廃人になられたら罪が証明できなくなる。アンドのは優しいな。
俺は負けた。負けたら終わりだ。これからどうすればいいんだ。分かった。俺は現実の俺の中に帰ろう。
おいおい、長話してる暇はないぜ。ここはすぐに崩壊する。
Honestly, I like the last cutscene type of animation better than the anime kind of cutscene. It's just it looks a lot more aesthetic. I also feel like that was a plot twist, that they animated it early and then didn't... Like, they animated this scene before the plot was finalized. So Morgana turning back into a cat was like a plot hole that they just went, oh, oops, we'll just shove that away and... Yeah.
本当だ。行けなくなってる。お宝は
Anyway, the,
なんだそりゃ。
メダル？
どうなってんだ。
鴨志田にとっての欲望の源。奴の中じゃこのメダルがパレスで見た王冠くらいの価値ってことだろ。
これあの変態野郎、過去の栄光ってのにしがみついてただけってこと。
でもこれで鴨志田の心変わったかも。多分。
こっちは退学かかってんだぞ。
我が輩にとっても初めての成功例だ。でも鴨志田の人格に相当な影響を与えたのは間違いない。パレス丸ごと消えてなくなったんだからな。
ああ、もやもやしやがるぜ。今すぐ確かめな。
そうだね。しかし揃ってしけた面だな。よろ
実感ねえか。
多分大丈夫だと思うぜ。鴨志田のシャドウ、現実の鴨志田卓。あんなやつは人間じゃねえ。
was a scum. We've got a lot of bad translation. I do have a lot more to say. I'm just waiting until I get out of voiced scenes.
けどあの時だけは少しだけ人間だ。お前らのおかげで救われたやつが必ずいるはずだ。モルガナ。
とにかく待つか。鴨志田の野郎がどうなるのか。だな。じゃあ帰るか。
Alright. It is not, Matt, I've been trying to fix it and I don't know why it's not working. I have been, whenever I've been zoning out, I've been actually messing around on Streamlabs trying to figure out how to fix the follower count. But I cannot seem to figure out how to make it work, how to fix it. I've been... Yeah, now that you mention it, I'm trying to do it again, but I genuinely can't figure out why it's not working. I can't figure out how to update it. Honestly, it's like, why are you doing this? Edit. I don't know, I'll figure. Poor Morgana. No, my follower is not up. My follower count, and even my most recent follower is not up to date at all. I need to figure out what's wrong with that, but... On the upside, I have uploaded a bunch more GIFs, so if anyone follows me now, you'll get a bunch of different GIFs with possible... of the notifications, so be sure to bring in more people, get more people to follow me and subscribe and all of that, and you'll get to see a lot more cute things. Though today's doesn't seem to be as popular as yesterday. Oh well. So, need to get through this first. Poor Kawakami.
鴨志田先生から自宅謹慎するって連絡が大会前の大事な時なのに校長先生も事情を聞きに行ったらしいんだけど何が何だかさっぱり
自宅謹慎？
声大きい君たちの退学の話も保留になるかもねそれじゃ伝えたわよ
Kawakami's good.
起きてるみてえだな。廃人とは違えみてえだけど。
Maybe this'll work. Oh. No, that was... just played the notification again. Maybe that was it? Alright, now we get to increase social links. Okay, so Shiho's entire thing makes me very mad. I don't like to talk about it, but for a while I was also... I struggled with suicidal thoughts as well. And so the way Shiho is treated as her attempt at suicide being just it made her a plot device and then she's forgotten. It makes me very angry. Shiho deserved better. This game needed better writing. Shiho's existence is basically they wanted to cash in on the emotional weight of the suicide and everything, but they didn't want to actually follow through on the thoughts, the introspection, the stuff that might make someone want to kill themselves. They show up in... She shows up again in Anne's social link, and it tries to cover it, except it also does it really badly. Back streets. Meh. Okay, whatever. Let's go talk to Goth Doctor. It really is, Gigi. They wanted to, I wanted... It wants to be a lot, It wants to cover deeper stuff, but it doesn't want to commit to it. It wants to cash in on it. Like, it wants to cash in on all the weight and gravity of assault, rape, suicide, all of this terrible stuff. But it doesn't want to... It doesn't want to cash in on that. Or it does want to cash in on it, but it doesn't want to give it any thought, any introspection. It doesn't want to do anything that might take risks. Trying to blackmail the doctor is a great thing to do, right? So she tests shady drugs on you to give you even shadier drugs. Bottoms up. Don't take shady drugs from a shady doctor. Game over. That's it. Game's over. Nice. Thank you for coming to my stream, everyone. Oh, wait, no. Game's not over.
こんばんは。あの後のことは覚えてる？ その様子じゃ覚えてないね。一度はね、昏睡からそのうちまた意識が飛んで。普通あんなの飲む？バカとしか思えないけど。
You're a little out of your mind, Akira.
はい。ちなみに倒れ
You're out of your mind and in someone else's. God, seriously, finger guns looks terrible like this. I need a better way to do it.
胃液
That
と混ざ
isn't.
ると異臭が発生するの。シュールストレミングみたいな。まあどうでもいいか。おかげでいい。今度は私の番でしょ、取引。私のオリジナルの薬ね。他言は厳禁ってこと。じゃあ取引成立。ここに来てくれればいつでもお値打ち価格で分けて。種類もそのうち増えるかもね、今後とも。
I like how Takemi is just the shadiest fuck about it. She does not even give a single shit.
あれほどの怪盗行為、身体的な回復手段も用意していたんじゃな。どこで傷を癒していたの？もしかして調べればわかるのよ。
我は何時
Alright, let's mash through this. Death persona, blah blah blah. Back alley doctor.
よし。
そうだねえ。あ、これも覚えてない？検査中にも言ったけど、10代のモルモットは貴重。私はあなたの受験のためにお薬を提供。新薬。もう動けるでしょ。じゃあ、オーダーまたね。
Alright.
Oh, 帰ったか。なあ。
Let's hang out with Sojiro. Coffee Dad is good.
学校はどうだ？問題を起こすようなことしてねえよな。
I might be.
お前な。
Little bit.
お
Wee
かしい
bit.
のはな、月に2回書類を出す義務があんだよ。ただでさえめんどくせんだから。変なこと書かせんなよ。いいか？社会には抗えない秩序や一人で勝手にのたれ死ぬならまだマシだ。だが中には世の中にそんなバカが増えねえようにこっちで目をつぶしてやってんだよ。どうした？ああ、もう出るよ。分かってるって。いつものやつだろ。それじゃ後でな。見ての通りだよ。
The conversations he has on his phone are much more amusing when you know who is on the other end of the phone.
お前が手伝ってくれるとすごく助かる。殺せるじゃないの。ただでとは言わねえよ。手伝ってくれるならコーヒーの入れ方とか教えてやるよ。悪くないだろ。
A lot of the times I don't like how this game frames all friendships in the form of deals and give and take. But Sojiro is one of the few times I think it works, because he's a grumpy old jerk, but he's got a soft heart. And he wouldn't, he would make it a deal just to hide how soft he is.
生活のしかも
Besides, you literally know where he was living.
あの喫茶店のマスター、協力者だったんじゃないの？
Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I can't talk, I'm kind of a caffeine addict myself.
手伝うって件よろしく。帰るわ。
Being a caffeine addict is, you know, relatable. I don't want any. I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually like yakisoba bread. I don't know. It just... the combination doesn't work for me. Anyway. Better speedy than sorry. Abuse is another thing they want to cash in on the weight of, and then just don't think about it. Ryuji was abused, and he was... And it doesn't stop him from being the comic relief that everyone punches all the time just because. It is bad writing. It is bad treatment. It is... Once again, it is more... Atlas wants to talk... Atlas wants to get the impact across, the shock value. It pretends to be deeper than it is, because it can say that, oh, look at this deep, mature topics we're covering, but then it won't go any further into it. Poor Ryuji. Brother, huh? Ryuji is cute, and the fact that the game treats him like that is... there are ratings, but the game is already... Here, where did I put it? The game is already rated M. It literally cannot be... there are ratings, but it doesn't matter, because it's already at the biggest... Does it? Also, hello, Maria Gray. Welcome to my stream. I hope you're enjoying it. But even if that is the case, it's still, the fact that it tries to stick to that, despite being all about rape, assault, abuse, all of this stuff, and then it just won't cash in on any of it. Anyway, let's hang out with Sojiro more. Alright. But yeah, I did not know that, so... I feel like that can't be true, because I know I've played... Because, I mean, the game literally just mentions... It literally just said that he had abuse. That he was abused. And then it has him beaten up by the party members just for comedy. And it doesn't show it on screen, but it still talks about it. Sojiro's good. And, I mean... Oh, I agree there. It is very... The game was much more... what's the word? Well, rebellious. It was much more rebellious in Japan than it was here. It was a much more necessary thing. The morals are much more shocking and, what's the word I'm looking for here? It is definitely pushing boundaries in a lot of respects. I will not argue that. It is an incredibly important game in a lot of ways. I just feel like it, what's the word I'm... I have a lot of thoughts on this because, another thing I don't like to talk about much is that I have a history of child abuse myself, which is, well, we're not going to get into that on stream, that's not fun, but it does not pull punches with this fucker, or with, Ryuji's dad whenever he's mentioned. Honestly, this guy's arc was written... I wish they had done more with his arc, because it is... What we got is well written, but oh my god, I want more of just beating the shit out of that guy for personal catharsis. No, you're gay, Akira. I'm sorry. That is true. I definitely agree with you there. Do you want me to call you Maria or Gray? Just, you know, if... I don't know what... I never know what to call people just based on their usernames. I gotta be honest, I forgot all of this happened this early, because my stream is more about LGBT topics. I was expecting to talk more about that, and then I got derailed by all of this instead. Alright, hello, Gray! Wait, are you the Gray that I know? No, that Gray had a different, I think. I don't know. Anyway, hello, Gray. Welcome to my stream. I hope you're enjoying it. This right here. Okay, camera there. This text box is the biggest mood of all time.
そうそう
Meanwhile, this guy right here, next to Akira, is playing on a freaking PSP. Like, I take it back. The most unrealistic thing about this game is that there's someone in 2016 playing a PSP. I agree strongly, Gray. Of course, in my opinion, all of the Phantom Thieves are bi or gay. Listen, Gigi, shut up. I was just talking about LGBT stuff being my main focus, and then Gray mentions Anne being bi, and you know what? No, shut up. Oh my god. Oh. Let me live, Gigi. Let me live. Anyway, no, all of the Phantom Thieves are bi or gay. Yuji and Akira is my main Akira ship, honestly. And I ship a lot of... There is no combination of the thief girls I don't ship, but Makoto and Futaba is my favorite Persona 5 ship in general. I hate that fate has made me better at these trivias. Ugh.
君わかりますか？正解です。
I strongly disagree with Haru being straight. The only Phantom Thief that is purely straight is Morgana. Honestly, they should have made at least one of the thieves gay or bi or something, because the game about rebellion and fighting against society's way of just forcing you to be what is good for society, not what is good for you, is it's something that needs to be... there needed to be some kind of gay representation in this game that wasn't those two creeper guys from Shinjuku. I've talked before about how Okama stereotype and how that's handled in Japan. Oh, believe me, I know that. I extremely know that. I had a whole stream at one point devoted to talking about the Okama stereotype and how harmful it can be. And I think I mixed that in with talking about how the US has such a huge problem with drag being incredibly transphobic. But, RuPaul is a horrible person, by the way. Whenever I start talking about drag, I have to drag RuPaul. Get it? Get it? Okay, no, that was... RuPaul is a piece of shit. Ignore him. To do clinical trial.
診察室に
あ
そう
Words, I'm blanking. The cup didn't... They didn't take the liquid out of the cup when he... But they did last time, so they have the empty cup modeled already.
Nani?
And yeah, Japan does have a hard time with LGBT topics. I won't deny that. What do you mean by that, Maria, or Gray? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Because me personally, I am a transgender lesbian, so that's a little bit, So I'm a bit, I'm doing this review because I like reviewing games, I like reviewing shows, and I feel like, politically, so I am very far left politically because as a transgender lesbian, I'm not exactly the, I've, you know, whenever I see the news about the right telling people to just kill transgender women on sight, it's really not a good thing. It makes me very upset. And the gaming community in particular is extremely toxic to LGBT people. So I'm running these streams to try to talk about LGBT topics as they relate to games, to try to see if I can do anything to make the gaming community a better place for LGBT people. I don't think I can do it alone, but I'm going to give it my best shot, and I'm gonna do everything I can. I'm trying to make this a full-time career, so, I mean, if you're interested in my streams, Gray, please give me a follow, and hang out more, and I am always up for conversation about this sort of thing. Alright, let's hang out with Sojiro. My bond was. Oh, I should have brought. Oh well. I don't know. Being transgender is important to me because it shapes a lot of who I am and what I do and how I can live.
さてと
Keep forgetting I can do that. Alright, let's hang out at Central Street. Let's go get my... Let's go get a Hierophant persona. Oh god, I haven't done this yet. I mean, that's basically what I'm doing right now, huh? I'm doing this work and these actions to try and change things, and
お待ち
that's
していました
work in actions. God, poor Akira. Tiny children just beating the shit out of him at all times. Alright. Wait, did I just leave the... I fucked up. Oh well.
おい囚人
Ah, poor... It is always nice to watch Akira get kicked in the back anyway. Summon...
見るのですかご覧
Summon...
なさい
Where is Hierophant? Give me... The highest I got... Oh, I didn't get...
このペルソナですねこれですかこのペルソナですね
Alright, you know what? I like Daisojo better than Fornius, so I'll just do that.
もう終わりか
Anyway.
時間です囚人
Ugh. Ouch. Although, by transgender mentally, do you mean you aren't planning to transition, or you just don't want to transition, or you haven't started? Alright, I can't buy anything else. Well, that's... I mean, individuals are good. Individuals need help. That's fair, and I wish you luck, Gray. It is not easy, but it is incredibly rewarding. I'll be the first to admit it's not for everyone, but... If, Alright, I gotta get a station. It's... Not everyone has to transition just because they're transgender, but I will say that, my transition changed my life for the better. Of Blair? You're gonna have to... What's Blair? Who Blair? Who is Blair? I don't know who that is. Oh, I can do that now. Fine. Then what do I want to do? No, For the record, I am, I have not had a TV since I was, well, I have not had TV or anything since I was 5 years old, so I tend to not really know any famous people. I work as a cashier at a grocery store, and whenever I see the magazines go past at my line, I always think that I just have no idea who any of these people are. Here, let me just Google. Oh god, absolutely not. Transgender conservative commentator. Ugh. Christ. Okay, I googled her and I googled her and I regret it immensely. Yikes. I took 2 seconds to look at her Twitter, and she is not someone I would care to know at all. You know, with my stats maxed out, no social links. Crap, I don't... Well, that didn't work. That also didn't work. I am not good at this game. Well, that sort of worked. Almost worked. Oh, almost. Oh well. If you want me to get political, I can, because I am... because, frankly, my existence is political, but I am very left, and and I do not understand the conservative mindset, especially from other transgender people, because, frankly, the conservative ideology is very clearly that the conservatives very clearly don't want trans people to exist. Or trans women, because they don't acknowledge that trans men exist at all. And they only acknowledge trans women because they talk about how much they hate us. Sure, let's do this. God, I really need a chair. I really need a chair. This is bad. Oh, right. Anyway. So, chat, how are y'all doing today? Nostalgic steak. I gotta be honest, I like steak better. I don't actually like curry. I'm very bad with spicy food. Some cares left to give. I feel like that was not originally cares. I feel like they should have translated this better. Yeah, there's, They didn't have to leave that in Japanese. That's very Yuki-sama Tachis. Yeah, I'm terrible with spicy food. I don't like spicy food at all. 'Cause I'm a giant wimp. I admit to it, I'm a giant wimp. Alright. And once again, there's not much I can do around here. Can't talk to Ryuji. Can't up my social links. Alright. Anyway, mostly I'm just here to talk to Makoto. Strong agree, Matt. Well, where the ass should I even bother going now? I'll just go to the batting cages, I guess. Yeah, no, I am every stereotype of the white girl who can't handle spicy. And a miss. And a miss. There we go. I love a steak, but... Oh, come on! That was right there. And I fucked up. Alright, anyway, welcome to, MLB 2016, the game. That's fair, Matt. Steak is a wonderful thing, and I'm sorry that you miss it, but... I mean, I don't like pizza, or rather, I'm literally allergic to pizza, so I'm in the same boat. Sojiro! I am not entirely sure I agree with those. I'll be the first to admit I have not seen Utena yet, and Sailor Moon was weird on those topics. Because her, Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune were based on Takarazuka, but I will say it did things better than almost anything that since has, because God knows, anything that mainstream. That said, I basically read and watch everything that is lesbian that I can find because I have... You know, I know what I'm into. I know what I'm about. Alright. I will admit, I don't keep up with yaoi anime or manga or anything, but Gravitation, I gave it a try. It was... yikes. Oh, who's that? Can't... That is a terrible... Oh, hello! Hello, Van! Twitch on your phone, huh? Yeah, same. Same, Van. It is not... I mean... my general rule of thumb is that... my general rule of thumb, because I love reading romance. I love romance series. Because I'm a sucker for that. But, given my own personal history with abuse, if I look at a relationship and think they should not be dating, one of them should be calling the cops on the other, then I'm not into it at all. I am not at all. God, Sojiro, why are you so hard to get to know? Actually, no, I take it back. There are some romances that are that fucked up that I like, but I like them when they know they're that fucked up. Like, sometimes I just want to read some really fucked up stuff, but I want it to know it's fucked up. I want it to know it's a garbage fire that is going to ruin one or both of their lives. That's exactly it, Van. I just don't like... most yaoi because it tends towards those seme-uke tropes that I hate. Not to mention, it's, again, it's, wow. I'm sorry, I just, what? Yeah, no shit, I'm going to shower every day. Anyway, I'm sorry, I just got derailed there for a minute.
そういえばでは君
4. Yeah, 4.
これだ
正解です
Aggressive love is one thing, but stories that are like outright abusive, that's a lot of yaoi and I don't like it at all. It's not great. Like, don't get me wrong, I like really aggressive romances, but there's a difference between aggressive and abusive that I think most of those don't quite get. They don't really... They don't nail that difference as much as they should, which is... Anyway, let's go. Use our cheaty warp to take 2 steps.
じゃあ行くか
Yay, it'll grow stronger. Ugh.
ああ、帰ったか。
Jesus Christ. How long do you take to level up, Sojiro? Why are you like this? I know I should be making coffee to rank him up, but that really only matters in your first playthrough. On a New Game Plus, it doesn't really matter. Let's see. Anyway. Well, since we have a while before we get there yet. I will, I can't really talk about that because I tried reading it and fell out very quickly because I just did not like it. Yeah, this part makes me mad, but... Now kiss! No. These two right here are the kind of ship I ship. The shitty cat and the dumb dog are, like, my favorite ship trope. Anyway, honestly, most of what I watch now is... Well, here, I put up some new notifications, so hey, Gray, if you give me a follow, you'll get to see a gif of what I'm watching now. Of the shows I'm watching now, anyway. Give it a try, see what happens. For fuck's sake, I'm pretty sure I'm just gated. Oh well. Oh, there we go, finally. Morgana does not get a ship. Morgana is a cat. Which is not to say I don't ever ship cats. I'm looking at you, Sweet Pre here. But, Morgana does not get shipped with anyone. Let's go hang out with Ryuji. Yeah, let's hang out with Ryuji. No, it will not. Alright. Honestly, when I was that age, the formative anime I was watching was Dot Hack Sign. Because Dot Hack Sign was a very important anime, very formative for me because God knows I was, yeah, sure, that'll work. Dot Hack Sign was a very formative anime for me. Because it was about, you know, surprise gender shit, surprise lesbian couple. Yeah. Akira and Yusuke is also a good ship. I like it a lot, but honestly, my big ships are just Akira can date both Ryuji and Yusuke, and all four of the girls can just date each other. Just make a big poly ship out of it. Back when I lived in Tokyo, Matt will remember whenever we got on trains and I got a seat, I would just pass out. Every time we got on a train, I would just sleep until we got to whatever stop. That was always interesting. It would have been bad if I ever did that and, like, missed my stop. I was always worried about that. You don't remember that? I mean, Miss Jones was laughing at me for, like, getting on the train and then just instantly falling asleep. Futaba and Ryuji? That's... Like I said, my main ship is Futaba and Makoto, but I ship all of the girls. Right. It is just... yeah, it's just... Anyway, now we just grind up social links for a while. Yeah, Anna and Makoto seems to be one of the big ones out there. Meanwhile, I'm over here in rare pair hell. Because no one ever ships Futaba with other girls, which I hate because, like, she is the most obviously gay member of the Thieves. Half of her Mementos conversations are talking about how kinky the other girls' outfits are, or admiring Panther's boob window. Which is, like... Okay, we'll get Sojiro's approval for my coffee. Where did I put the thing? Curry pot. Fridge. Alright. Oh, do I have to be on this side of the table to do it? Oh, there we go. I'll brew some coffee.
Yoshi.
I love Sojiro getting his "let me explain" moments. He's good. Honestly, I feel like Haru should have been introduced earlier. Haru has a lot of issues in that she is she's introduced so late in the game you barely get the time to know her, and then on top of that she is stat gated, so you barely have anything for her. Just bleh. Let's go hang out with Ryuji. I like how this stream has just devolved into my ship preferences. But no, I'm pretty sure Futaba's just gay. But then again, in my mind, everyone is gay, so... or at least bi. so.
すまん。
よ
Let's train.
お、やるのか？よし。よーし。やるじゃねえか。
よし。
さてと。
You know, considering I have pretty much nothing else to do in the evenings at this point, Akira's max HP is gonna be ridiculous. You did not tell me that, Matt. I'm calling bull. There's... Okay, no, it's probably possible, but... Okay, here we're getting to the plot, where I will have a lot more to talk about. So let's get back to this, and, getting back on topic. Oh, fortune is very powerful, that's true. Also, for those who weren't paying much attention, Kamoshida has gone from using ore, which is a very arrogant, manly way to refer to oneself, to watashi, which is a more humble and gender-neutral way. So, it's just a very clear, quick, he's definitely different now.
私は教師としてあるまじきことを繰り返してまいりました。生徒への暴言、部員への体罰、そして女子生徒への性的な嫌がらせ。
Once again, they won't say that he raped them, even though it's very clear that's what happened.
私はこの学校を自分の城のように思っていた。気に入らないというだけの理由で退学を言い渡した生徒もいます。もちろんそれは撤回します。何の罪もない青少年をひどい目に遭わせて、私は傲慢で浅はかで恥ずべき人間、いや人間、神殿をお詫びします。
I feel like this kind of scene should have been done in the more fancy rendering system instead of the instead of just the normal in-game renders.
私は
逃げるな。志保だって死にたいほどの事件の続きをちゃんと生きてる。あんただけ逃げないで。
その通りだ。全くその通りだ。私はきちんと裁かれ罪を償うべきだ。私は高巻さんにもひどいことをしました。鈴井さんにポジションを与えることを条件に高巻さんに関係までも迫りました。
キモすぎ。ポジション出しんとかひどいな。かわいそすぎる。
今日限りで教師の職を辞して自首いたします。どな
なたか。警察を呼んでくれ。
警察？
マジで捕まんの？
すげえ。
朝礼は終了します。解散して。
これ予告通りじゃね？
怪盗ってマジだ。
鴨志田がなんかされたのか？
いや、こ
I do have a lot to say here, but I'm waiting for one specific part before I actually start talking.
バレそうになったんじゃない？
I've been very quiet this stream. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it took so long to get to the part where I wanted to
鴨志田ってクズだ。
start talking about it because the tutorial for this game is like 10 hours long.
教室に戻り。
本当に心が変わっちゃったんだね。
みたいだな。でもこれで良かったのか？
It absolutely was.
けど
He was a serial rapist. Like, that's not...
高巻さん、ごめん。俺たち知ってたのに見て見ぬふりしてた。
高巻さん、私誤解してて、私全然知らなくて鴨志田に無理やり迫られてたんだね。辛かったね。謝りたいって。
And everything is magically resolved.
ごめんね。
So that all of this can be
いいの。
swept away, so they can start harassing and objectifying Anne. Starting next,
それに
well, starting in the past, but
おいそこ。
so they can keep harassing her in the future, because the persona won't remember any lessons
君にも
after they happen.
いつか埋め合わせするから。
心が変わったのはどうも鴨志田。つかよかったじゃん。
いいよ、私のことは鴨志田に志保のこと謝らせてやった。
なら早く報告してやれよ。ビビったわ。運よく廃人化もなかったし100点満点だぜ。
パレスが消えても廃人化が起きないってことだろ。なるほど。シャドウが死んじまう前に説得して現実の本人の、そうすれば廃人化は起きないってわけだ。
つまりちゃんと自白だけ狙える。面白いじゃねえの。
声でかいから。
つうかどうだった見舞い。
Alright, here we go. We're getting to that part.
マジか。
少しだけだけど話せた。鴨志田が自分のしたことを認めたよって。志保、私にごめんね。私が志保のために鴨志田にこびてたの。謝りたいの。私の悪いのは鴨志田だぜ。そうだね。志保のお母さんが回復したらセクハラとか自殺未遂とか、志保もそうしたいって言って。
寂しくなんな。
でも私もそれがいいと思った。ここにいたら。
Honestly, Shiho should have been a phantom thief. Just straight up, no contest. Shiho should have been a phantom thief.
私も
にしてもお前鴨志田のシャドウよく我慢した
Alright, and here we go.
私はただ鴨志田に直接謝る。アンドのは優しいんだよな。
クズ相手でも廃人化はネタ目が悪い。
いや違うけど、改心させた方が復讐になるなって思って。あいつのしたこと考えれば生きてる間永遠に世の中。
This is what I wanted to talk about here, because there is a lot of, oh, Anna's so kind, oh, Anna's so nice. No, she wanted this guy to suffer for a very long time, which is, I think, appropriate and right. And they really... I've said it before, but... Actually, I said it yesterday, but 3 men writing a plot about sexual assault on teenage girls was not great. They should have gotten more... They should have gotten women involved in the writing process at literally some point down the line. They really should have, not just... The writing being the men's club was not a good idea. Anyway, where was I going with that?
今はいい。しばらくはおとなしくしてねえと。ま、パレスでやったこと調べるなんて。
I lost my train of thought, whatever. Anyway, the fact that it was all men writing... of course, I'm not saying men can't get raped too. There's obviously different culture and men writing abuse of power on teenage girls. And then how Anna is treated with this after the fact. It leaves a very bad taste in my mouth. And ruining Ryuji is always fun, but...
事態を見守ることには賛成。しかしな、我が輩を巻き込んでおいて作戦成功の
こんなきめえかね。
回答の相談は美食の席でと決まっ。ちょっとそれ、まあいっか。だったら行きたい。どこだ?
Oh, it looks like Gray left according to the view list. Oh well. I guess Thursday nights are not really good stream nights anyway, but still glad more people can show up and hang out and talk some.
志保と行きたいって前から言ってたとこ。
俺は借金あるし文句は言えねえ。お前もアンが決めた店でいいか?
Ramen is good.
なんのいつだって食えんじゃ。
我が輩もアン殿に任せる。じゃあ後で確認しとく。
いつ行くよ。早速明日にでも。
連休の最後にしない?
Christ, my legs are killing me.
学校生活に備えて生きよ。
ってことは5日の子供の日だな。で、
換金は任せとけ。何でも買い取る店を知ってる。そうだよな。じゃあお願いね。
I feel like we should probably be more concerned by the fact that EY is willing to buy all of this stuff. Like, EY, please.
帰ったか。
いや、違うと思うぞ。
I mean, that would be stealing, and stealing is wrong, say the Phantom Thieves. Ah. Chat got quiet. Ah. Train.
やるのか？
Get swole. Oh, wow, that's not good.
よし。
Man, I hope I don't need a new PlayStation controller. Oh well.
よーし。
Don't give up. Push past your limit.
やるじゃねえか。
Oh yeah, wasn't there a...
さてと。
Oh, well, I'll figure that out later. That's becoming like my catchphrase lately. I'll deal with it later. That sounds like my normal. Oh well. Ah, yes. I like how Sojiro can, like, detect his protagonist's senses. Ouch.
Irashai.
取り込み中？
なんでもねえ。
先日地下鉄で起きた多発している精神暴走の関与と合わせ。
おお。
これ気になりません？普通に暮らしていた人がある日急に乱視。
And here comes Sai to just start dumping plot exposition.
それはいいとしてご注文は？
ブレンドください。アルバイトの人？余裕あるんですね。
いや、そういうわけじゃ。
This is another bad line because Sojiro was literally about to say that it's not the case.
あなた高校生？どこの学校？
You know what? Adults are shit.
囚人学園高校。
へえ、知り合いもそこに通ってる。
Yeah, you're...
今大変よね。鴨志だって教師。それもある日突然。人間の心理状態って。コーヒーまだですか？
はいよ。
And then Akira just slips out without touching the dishes because he's a little shit. Blah, blah, blah. And now we go get this. Untouchable. I love EY, he just does it. I'll have to look at that. I wasn't paying attention, but I'll go look. Got it. EY is so...
よーし。おいちょっなあなあ。チャンスだぞ。
I mean, the shit I already have for my New Game Plus is... Akira is a good guy who is supportive and concerned about his friends' emotional states. I miss barbecue so much. I miss barbecue so much. I mean, I don't like spicy food, but still, barbecue? No, let's train. But you should go to sleep, says the cat. It's time for sleep. It's time for sleep. It's time. Okay? Ugh. I could have done that. Oh well.
さすがアンドノの選んだ店。そりゃそうだよ。有名なホテルだよ。そういえば学校に警察が聞き込みに来るらしい。厄介だな。
絶対俺らの名前出ちまうよ。けど学校のやつら盛り上がってるぜ。回答が本当にマジで信じちゃいねえだろうが、中には割と本気で感謝してるやつもいる。見ろよ。
回答お願いチャンネル。
Phantom. Yeah.
回答よくや。これで私も頑張れる。勇気を。
ちょっと嬉しくね？
今まで自分のことで精一杯だったけど、こんな。
だよな。なあ。いや、そりゃ食うけど。
あ、ここ時間制限あんじゃん。
やべえ、1時間だけ。
あと50分。
こんなペースじゃ牛のノルマ終わんねえ。
スイーツメニュー食べ尽くさなきゃ。
These two are both so relatable. I love them.
荷物頼む。お前。
肉だけかよ。
Ryuji is extremely relatable.
どれから行こう。
If it were me, I would also get only meat.
部屋は
布団ぞ。
うっさい。1個いくらだと思ってんの？今日逃したら食べらんないからね。プルトンのビュッフェケーキ。
Oh god, seriously?
我が輩たちの分は。
Ryuji is always a mood. No, not always, but
とりあえず豆にしといた。
豆。結構変わったものあったからバナナのフライでしょ。また盛りすぎてぐちゃぐちゃ。黒すぎだろう。行こうぜ。こいつらのチョイスには。
ah. God.
頼むし。そこで荷物。
Fuck, I'm hungry.
引いちゃう。
I just got food and I'm already hungry again. Ah. Fish dishes. I mean... people are shit. Alright. And we ignore salad. There is no salad here. All we get is... fish and meat. No, Yuji is the most relatable, and I will absolutely... I would absolutely, in this place, just get a shit ton of meat. I mean, when I go out, I like to get, when I go out to eat, I love getting Mongolian grill, but every time I do, I just get a plate full of just beef, pork, chicken, all of that, just meat, and then, you know, some green onions on top, but just meat. I want meat in my mouth. Always. Everyone is shitty. Yeah, no. The translation is weird. This is also a mood. This is also a mood.
ちょっと
まだ腹が
レストランの階のトイレ清掃中でマジ焦った。
吐くまで食うって豪語して本当に吐くとか。
お前もだろうが。レストラン
上がってきたから下の
はあ？
事件のこと。なぜそこまでご執心で。貴様の意見などいい。
Incompetent buffoon!
無能が。
普通に割り込みだろ。
何か。急いでいる。
急いでたら割り込みありかよ。
しばらく来ない間に客層が。
あ？
先生、おじ。分かってる。構うな。
Ah.
下に戻るんだろ。
ムカつくやつだぜ。てめえ以外すで
いちいち腹立っ
許せねえんだよ。ああいうクソな。どうした？
The game is not subtle.
気になんだろ。
日頃ろくなもん食ってないからだろ。
Canned cat food. Bullshit. Sojiro makes you food.
先生だって。
So how are you doing, Len? I haven't seen you in a bit.
なんで？
ごめん。さっきおばぶつかってきたの向こうなのにさ、皿を落として割ったの。
クソす。
でもさ、お
Alright.
店の人が私ら。
I'm glad you're out of the rain.
なんだ？
Let me just.
パレスって誰でもあるんだよな。
歪んだ強い欲望を持ったやつならな。
お宝取れば改心するってのもか？
そうなるな。どうしたの急に。
さっき俺らも会ったんだ。身勝手で人のこと見下して。俺らならそんな。
怪盗続けるってこと？
考えてたんだ。せっかく俺らが鴨志田のやつ改心させたのに、心の怪盗のことをまだ全然信じられてね。それによ、我慢してるしかなかった奴らが感謝してくれてんだぜ。
私だ。困ってる人を見過ごし。まあ確かに。我が輩が直々に
俺たち怪盗団な。
By the way, Len, I saw you give me a follow on YouTube. Did you follow me on Twitch as well? I don't remember.
でも
Yeah.
またシャドウと戦う。
But now I get to decide on what our group is gonna be named.
まあいけんな。
So, does anyone have any votes? Because otherwise, I'm gonna go with the best thing I can think of. And by that I mean steal someone else's joke.
クソな大人ども、あっと言わして。俺らのこと世の中。
リーダーって君で。
That sounds tough. I don't
い
wanna.
いな俺そういう
我が輩を差し置いてってのはあるが、
そしたらさ怪盗団の名前
Okay, then yeah, you are.
前はなんとなく心の怪盗団だったけど
だったら可愛くてゴージャスなやつ。ね、ピンクダイヤモンドとかどう？
なんか草野球感がすげえな
Pink
我が
diamonds.
輩のアマダイのポーレ、シャンピニオンソースと
なんだって
さっき食ったやつだ。
アホかもうお前
Alright. So, what are we going to name us? Do any of you guys have any suggestions? I mean, so do I, so... Well, here goes.
Eh? 割といいんじゃない？ルーキーの提案にしては
名前はこれでいいんだな
And you heard it here first, everyone is okay with this name. Proof, canon proof they're all gay.
クソ大人なんて言えあえて大物だけ狙うってのはどうよ
Anyway,
まあそんな
capitalism is the worst, so we're gonna go for a CEO.
そしたら俺たちを信じる奴ら
リュウジにしては面白い意見だ。確かに私たちのでも適当に誰
なら全員が乗れるやつに絞ろうぜ
いいね、全会一致、掟っぽい。
Alright.
怪盗団の結成だぜ。
Honestly, is it bad that I keep getting antsy for more followers? Not because I want to make the affiliate thing, but I just want to show off the GIFs I uploaded for...
話の続きは明日に
I just want to show off all the GIFs I uploaded for my stuff. Because, you know what? I'm proud of my choices. It needs more foxes. I only got a couple foxes in there, though. Oh my god, Matt. Big mood. You know, Sai already knows about it.
率直に言ってよまいごとね。けどデタラメにしては鴨志田の自供と符合していると君を逮捕した警察官たちの証言。まあいいわ。それより重大な喋る猫とやらの他に登場した話の流れから言って同じ囚人が
I ain't saying shit. Group names are hard. Naming anyone is hard. I'm lazy. I always just put my... I just use canon names for everyone. Except in Chrono Trigger. Because the only thing different in Chrono Trigger is that I will always name Robo R66Y. Because I think I'm funny.
日本画の大家まだらめ一流祭この男が狙われたのは鴨志田以上に不可解だわまずどこで知り合ったの直接被害に遭ってもいないのに君たちが何を企てたのか
Naming anyone is hard. It's just... Though when I was little, I can't name characters away from their default names anymore. when I was little, I played Chrono Trigger, and being a little kid, you know, I named all the characters. I named Chrono after me, and then all of my friends, except for Robo, the other characters were named after my friends. Except then I got to the part in Chrono Trigger where Chrono dies, he sacrifices himself and gets fucking annihilated by Lavos. And I was projecting too hard, and I was just so upset that I died. I have done playthroughs where I just named everyone their real names. So Frog was Glenn, Magus was Janice, and Robo. Well, Robo is always R66Y, that's just never. Oh no, I tried to name Romo, like, I tried to turn Prometheus into 5 letters. Spoilers, it didn't work. It did not work at all. But, you know, whatever. Ruin is coming. We're gonna get ruined.
主がお前を僭越ながらお前が現実を過ごす合間に契約したものと同じダミーを貪るそれもまたある
同志たちとの契約で構成は順調なようだ私から贈り物だより一層期待している
ああ Yay!
よし
国限で契約者を訪ねる
Why are they giving us this tutorial now? We already have a bunch of social links. This game's tutorial is weird. Big mood. The biggest of moods. I also wish I had money. I should start, like, linking my tip thing, but nah. I feel like the fact that they're bringing this up just makes it weirder that only Akira is special for having multiple personas.
お願いチャンネル地味に書き込み増えてんぜいつも仮パクする友達に謝罪させたいそんなのてめえでな
ねえ怪盗が鴨志田の心作り話に決まってるでしょだけど鴨志田ああなったじゃん 飛び降り騒ぎで隠し通せなくなったから自分。まあそっか、いるわけないか。それよりこんなことで学校進学とかに。
やっぱあんなもん誰でも知ってるような大物を2人3人とやってけば。
で、そのあんたたち鴨志田に暴力まがいの。しばらくは真面目に学生生活。
Live a normal, honest school life with a talking cat in your bag.
ただいざと。
俺の方は大物。
私もネットでいろいろ探してみる。
しかしせっかく怪盗団結成した。
まあまあ
うまくいかねえもんだな。
I feel like they really should have tried
失
to
礼します。
set things up that they take more care about their,
お呼びでしょうか。
鴨志田君のありさまは
I'm sorry, every time I see it from a back angle, I always get I get confused by Makoto's vest. Just like the backless, weird... Oh, whoops.
おっしゃってる意味が。
聞けば妙なちょっかいを出していた生徒らがいたそうじゃないか。その連中が先生に。
つまり鴨志田先生は生徒に何かされてああな。
それを知りたい大人が。
確かに鴨志田先生についてはいろいろ噂もあり、まさか例の怪盗。
鴨志田先生が変わったのは事実だ。マスコミや警察への対応を間違えないために。
はあ、
鴨志田先生には引き続き私が話し、君は何かをした誰かを探るんだ。そうだろう。入学以来定期コースどこの大学にも推薦できるよ。
This is
ありがとう。
always, like...
やはり血筋なんだ。
I always feel so bad for Makoto at this part, because she's just...
君に何か不本意があったらわかるかね。
はい。
It is hard for Makoto. She deserves the world. But we have 10 minutes left, so we're not going to be getting very far after this.
先生、私です。おい、例の件で。はい、抜かりはありません。
Yeah, all bases by shoving it all off onto one
も
student.
ちろんです。それでは失礼いたします。
Fucking rip Principal Potato Head. Honestly, I don't even know why he's part of the conspiracy. Like... Nasty crime boy. Honestly, maybe I should have named my group Nasty Crime Kids.
や、見てくれた？はい。あれ立ち上げたの。さ、怪盗は。
Some space.
ごめん。
I don't like Mishima. The game wants you to like Mishima, but it...
とにかく悪い大人は鴨志田の他のに立ても怪盗ならだから悩み怪盗団の今後にはだからあのページに怪盗団を信じますか信じませんか。俺はいつかこいつを指示の声怪盗団の正義の行いのや
God. Well, I'll talk more about Mishima when I get to his social link. I keep having so much I want to say, but it takes me forever to get anywhere. Yeah, that's basically it. He has the potential to be likable, but... the writers... they didn't, like, quite... make him... he gets forgiven for everything through... He starts to be a horrible person in his social link, and he gets over it, but he never, like... He never gets his comeuppance for it. He did some pretty shitty stuff. And I don't want to do Mishima's stuff, but also, his skills are really important. So...
聞いてたぜ。ったく声かけ。
あのサイト三島くんのだ。我が配達のことバレてるん。
たとえそうでも
一応後でおは。
しかし悩み事が集まる。
まあいい。
それが見つかったらまたパレス行くわ。
俺ら次期試験じゃね。
その様子じゃ今回もひどそうね。
お前だって英語ばっかだろ。
何もできないよりいいじゃん。リュウジは日本語だって怪しいぜ。
お前は人間かどうかが怪しいんだよ。今のうまくね。
拳で語り合う。
ちょっとだ。
やめろっつうの。
I really wish. I say this a lot, but the sniping between Morgana and Ryuji is irritating, and it would have been okay if they had, given some kind of resolution to it, but they're just snippy bitches at each other for the entire game. Alright, I'll start with Anne's social link, and then I'll call it for the night. To the diner. Oops, oops. While you're busy with her, oops, 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 oops.
あのね。
Shifu.
あのさ。でも。あのね。
See, I understand what it's going for here, and Anne blaming herself. But the fact that it's brushed off and Anne just says that, Anne just says, no, it totally was her fault. And it's like, no, Kamoshida was really did have power over her. Kamoshida was a horrible person. Girl talk, which is when, as we all know, girl talk is when you have someone at gunpoint and are threatening them to give you shit. Girl talk is when you're holding someone up and make them give you more money. This is exactly what girl talk is. Right? Aw, Sojiro. Well, we could do all of that stuff, but instead, we're gonna save and call it here. Thank you guys for coming. I know this was my off day, so I didn't really expect much of anyone to be here, but, I'm grateful that you came. I hope I'll be seeing more of you around, and I'll actually be doing this again tomorrow, same time, 6 to 9 PST. So be sure to spread the word, get some followers out there, and, you know, the more people follow me, the more people who come watch me, the more I can do this, and the more I can talk about LGBT stuff, because God knows the gaming community needs to talk about it. So, thanks for coming, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye!